Oh, Emmerdale. Just when you think the village might catch a single solitary breath of peaceful Dale's air, a storm gathers on the horizon, ready to unleash chaos, heartbreak, and secrets we never saw coming. Get ready to clear your schedule because next week is an absolute roller coaster of emotion, and trust us, you won't want to miss a single heart-stopping second. Our sneak peek, complete with 26 gut-wrenching spoiler pictures, reveals a village on the very brink of collapse. From a terrifying roadside accident to a marriage crumbling before our eyes, let's dive into the turmoil that's about to change everything. The sound of silence. Tate's world stops turning. Picture this, the hum of an engine, the familiar country roads, a mind lost in thought. For Tate, life has been a relentless battle to claw back a semblance of normalcy. He's walked through fire, faced down the demons of his past, and tried to build a future free from the shadow of Tate and the ghosts of Home Farm. But in Emmerdale, the past is never truly gone. It's a passenger, always waiting for the perfect moment to grab the wheel. Next week, that moment arrives with a sickening, unforgettable thud. In a split second of distraction, a fleeting thought, a glance away from the road, Joe's world is turned upside down. One minute he's driving and the next he's staring in wide-eyed horror at a figure lying motionless on the tarmac. That figure is none other than village stalwart Jimmy King. The silence that follows the screech of tires is deafening. Panic, cold and sharp, rips through Joe. This isn't just an accident. For a man with his history, it's a potential life sentence. The preview pictures capture the raw terror etched on his face. This is a man who knows what it's like to lose his freedom, to be hounded and hunted. The thought of police sirens, of questioning, of blame. It's a nightmare he thought he'd escaped. His mind will be racing, a torrent of frantic questions. Is Jimmy breathing? Is he okay? What do I do? Should I run? The Tate of old might have fled, but the man he's tried so hard to become knows he can't. He has to face this, but the fear is crippling. He knows how this looks. The wealthy, notorious Tate heir hitting one of the village's most beloved, down-to-earth family men. The gossip will spread like wildfire and judgment will be swift. This single horrifying incident threatens to unravel every ounce of progress he's made, dragging him right back into the darkness he fought so desperately to leave behind. For Joe, this isn't just about the law, it's about losing himself all over again. The ghost at the door. Robert Sugden's double life implodes. Meanwhile, in another corner of the village, a different kind of implosion is underway. Robert Sugden, the master manipulator with a heart of gold, at least where Aaron is concerned, has been playing with fire. We all know Robert is no stranger to secrets. His entire life has been a complex web of schemes, lies, and carefully constructed facades. But this time it feels different. This time the secret has a name, Kev. For weeks, Robert has been masterfully juggling two separate lives. He's presented a calm, collected front to his beloved Aaron, reassuring him that everything is under control. He's downplayed his connection to Kev, dismissing it as a footnote from a past he's moved on from. But it was all a lie. The truth is, this past is very much his present, and it's a dangerous one. Next week, the walls Robert so carefully built come crashing down. A confrontation leaves him visibly shaken, his mask of control shattered into a million pieces. The spoiler images show a man utterly cornered, the confident swagger gone, replaced by the raw fear of exposure. Who is Kev, really? A figure from a criminal past? An old flame with a score to settle? Whatever the connection, it's clear that Kev holds a power over Robert that terrifies him. The real tragedy here is the toll it takes on Robron. Aaron has been to hell and back with Robert, trusting him, forgiving him, and believing in their future. But as Robert's lies begin to unravel, his evasiveness and anxiety become impossible for Aaron to ignore. Robert is trapped in an agonizing dilemma: tell Aaron the truth and risk destroying the one good thing in his life, or continue lying and watch the man he loves slip away as the trust between them erodes into dust. He's questioning everything, staring into the mirror and no longer recognizing the man looking back. Can he keep his two worlds from colliding, or is he about to cause a cataclysmic explosion that will tear his family and his own soul apart for good? A vow of suspicion. Gabby and Vinny's honeymoon is over. What's supposed to be the happiest time of their lives has already been poisoned by doubt. For Gabby Thomas and Vinny Dingle, their whirlwind romance and hasty marriage was meant to be a fresh start. For Gabby, It was a chance at the stable, loving family she's always craved. For Vinny, it was about finding happiness after so much heartache. But the ghost of Gabby's past trauma, particularly her harrowing experience with the manipulative Jamie Tate, casts a long and chilling shadow over their new life together. Next week, Gabby's deep-seated insecurities bubble to the surface, and she finds herself struggling to trust the man she just married. Is Vinny giving her a genuine reason to be suspicious, or is her own fear of betrayal painting an innocent man as a villain? It starts with small things: a hushed phone call, a vague answer about where he's been, a slight distance that wasn't there before. For most, these might be nothing. But for Gabby, they are red flags, echoing the terrifying patterns of deception she knows all too well. The air in their home becomes thick with unspoken tension. Gabby watches Vinny's every move, analyzing every word, searching for the lie she is convinced is there. Vinny, likely oblivious at first, will soon feel the weight of her distrust. How does it feel to be constantly under suspicion by the person who is supposed to love you unconditionally? It's a heartbreaking scenario where both are victims. Gabby, a victim of her past trauma, and Vinny, a potential victim of her projecting fears. Their dream of a happy ever after is quickly turning into a waking nightmare, proving that saying "I do" is easy, but learning to trust again is the hardest part of all. And as a somber footnote to all this high-stakes drama, word comes that the police have decided not to take Carl's case any further. For some, it may be a quiet relief, a door closed on a painful chapter. But for others, it will feel like justice denied, another reminder that in Emmerdale, true closure is the rarest commodity of all. This is a week that will test loyalties, shatter trust, and push our favorite characters to their absolute limits. Hold on tight. The Dales are about to get very, very bumpy.